Yo, what's going on, YouTube? It's your boy back again with another banger. You know what I'm saying? That's all I make. Um, Today's video, it's gonna be a little bit of a fun one. Um, just kind of jokes and whatnot. But I'm going to be ranking all of the Wuthering Waves characters, just based on how much I like them. This has nothing to do with power or how strong they are in the lore or how good they are gameplay wise. I'm going strictly off of personality and like design and how much I personally like them. So, I'll go in order from when you start in Jinjo all the way to now in Lahai Roy. So, let's get this thing started. I mean, we're gonna start off pretty strong here. Let me just. I feel like I don't even have to go into detail for that one. Alright, on to the next one. Let's see here. Chicia. She was alright. I feel like she's a pretty solid, like, C tier. She wasn't the most interesting. She wasn't, anything crazy, but I mean, she was not nearly as bad as fucking Yang Yang. Oh my goodness. Baija, I'm throwing her in the same area. She was very boring, to be honest. I mean, I don't know, like, I can't even remember, like, half the things she even contributed. Mortefi, I kind of like him a little bit more. I feel like he's a pretty solid B tier mid character. I usually like the stone cold types, but he has a little bit of personality, just a little bit. Who's next after him? Would it be Sanhua? I think it would be. Sanhua, I'm not the biggest fan of her, but she's honestly like way better than the rest of these characters, so I'll also put her in the B tier. Let's see who comes after Sanhua. Is it Jian? Or is it Ling Yang? I mean, either, no, it's Jian Xin, actually. I mean, she's... I don't even have any words for her, to be honest. Very forgettable character. Well, is she like a martial artist kind of thing going on there? Yeah, I mean, I feel like they could have did more with that. And then that whole scene where she like sacrificed herself, like, or not sacrificed herself, but like she was like, "Don't worry, guys, I'll stay back. You got this." I was just like, okay. I mean, I guess. Oh yeah, I'm gonna throw all the rovers like down here because, I mean, they don't really, like, the typing of the rovers doesn't really matter. Actually, I guess I should have started with Rover. Rover, I mean, male or female, doesn't matter. Goat, obviously. I mean, come on, does that one really even need explanation? Like, just, the amount of aura. Unbeatable. Unbeatable. I don't care. I don't care what anyone says. Fight me. Best protagonist out of damn near any gacha game. And I'll stand on that. Traveler who? Fuck that nigga. Anyways. Who are we going with next? I think it would be either Gion or Verena. Let's do Verena first. Verena, she's like, she's adorable. I like her little plant thing going on, and she's a solid. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, oh, and she's a solid support too, but I literally just said that I wasn't gonna do that, so disregard. But what's it called? I liked her character. She was cutesy or whatever. Planting the little plants and whatnot. One of the only few saving graces of 1.0. And yeah, that's about it for her. With that being said, let's move on to Gion. I mean, I feel like he was one of the goats of 1.0, to be honest. Pretty cool power, he did solid on his acting. I feel like he has pretty good aura too, he was fighting Geishu Lin and all that. They threw some aura lobs at him. I fuck with him. Let's see. Who would be after Gion? It's either gonna be Encore and Alto, or it's gonna be Lang Yang. I'll do Lang Yang first. Lang Yang, I don't know, like, as a character, I mean, I sorta kinda like him. I'll put him in B tier. Overall, I thought he was more interesting than Sanhua. I liked his you know, his little quest was pretty nice. You know, got to hear him explain about his past and whatnot, and how he became, or he was trying to become human. And yeah, I mean, I like that little bit of depth to him. I fucked with it. More depth than Yang Yang ever got. Fuck. Shit. But damn, I really be dunking on Yang Yang so much. Like, I don't, you know what? I don't care. It's valid. It's valid. Who would be after Lang Yang? I guess we could go Encore and Alto. Encore. I'm not gonna explain that. Alto, pretty solid guy. He's a little bit corny, but you know, sometimes the corniness is what we need in these kind of games. You know, especially like in the 1.0 beginning area where like literally nobody has any personality at all. You know, my boy was there to save the day, so I'll throw him up there. I'll give him some applause. I'm not gonna lie, like realistically, Encore is probably like a B, but I'm putting her at C tier, because I lost my 50-50 for Luke to Encore, so I have a personal vendetta against her, so she's gonna go in the C tier. Let's see, who's next? Who's next from 1.0 area? I guess this probably would have been easier if like I just did 4 stars first, so I guess I'll just do that instead. Like I'll finish out the 4 stars. And that's pretty easy because all of them literally had no character, didn't contribute anything, didn't even do anything. You know what? Especially her. Fuck Tao Chi. Literally, her character was just titties, like boobs on a screen. That was her only purpose. What did she do besides yawn, be sleepy, and like her titties are like flopping up and down everywhere, all around, you know? Titties doing a stanky leg and shit. Like fuck that. Like just talking about her just is starting to get me mad. So I'm not even gonna continue with her. This guy I don't really know him, so I mean I like the way he looks, so I'm gonna put him in A tier. Same with this guy. A lot of people don't like him. I'm not really like I started playing WuWa like literally like 2 months ago, so I don't know either one of those guys. And as far as I'm aware, they have no part in the story, like at all. So I mean I'm ranking them solely on looks and nothing else. So I like this guy's robotic arm. I thought that was pretty cool. This guy, I mean he's a little bit chopped, but he has the cool, you know, fact of like he's basically always in an overclocked state. So I thought that was pretty interesting. So he'll go to B tier. What's next? Camellia, I think we're on. No, Changli. We're on Changli. Changli, I love her. She's amazing. She's awesome. Shout out Changli. You know, one of the other saving graces of 1.0. I thought her design was cool. I thought she's like really, I don't know, something about her just actually interests me. And no, before you say anything, it's not her freaking body, you freaking disgusting creatures. Anyways, moving on, right? I can take this 3 different ways. I can either go, well, actually, I'll put her, like, who even is that, right? The inland, who do I have left? The inland, Jinshi, JG, Camellia, Shorekeeper. Well, that one's easy. We love Shorekeeper around here. Amazing. Canonically, Rover's wife. Don't care what anyone says. Yinlin, I thought she was pretty solid. I like her, cool, like, what is it, like a ninja aesthetic or whatever she's got going on there. So, I like that about her. Thought she was cool. Jinshi, we love Jinshi around here. Not better than Shorekeeper, though. Nobody's better than Shorekeeper. JG, didn't really care about her, to be honest. I really did not like her design, or the way that she talked, or, like, any of her quests. I thought playing through that was, like, miserable and boring and horrible and awful, and, yeah. That's about it for her. Don't really care about her other than that. Camellia, I mean, I don't know. I'll give her a B. Like, I'm not too crazy about her. You know what? I'll give her a high B. Like, my thing with Camellia, like, I just don't like. And you know, the crazy thing is, like, niggas are gonna be in my comments, like, saying, "Oh my god, it's implied that Camellia actually really looked up to Rover and sees Rover as this, and that." And to anyone that was saying that shit in my last post, and when I was talking about Chiza, man, fuck all y'all niggas. How about that? How about I say what I want, and that be that? How about what I say is fact, and that's that? So, I'm gonna say Camellia is a little bit of a fan service character there, right? I feel like little bit is an understatement, but you know, other than being freaky with those vines and being a total sadist, like what does she do? I mean, I'll give credit where credit's due. She's pretty strong, and she's also like a part of, you know, Rover's Little Clique or whatever, Black Shores, blah blah blah, right? So that's why I'll put her at a B tier because I like that aspect about her, and I fucked with her side quest, so that's like the only saving grace. But I can't put her anything above a B because I cannot stand the way that she talks, and I cannot stand like all those little. I don't know. I'm moving on. God damn it! I don't need to explain myself. Okay, where are we at now? I think we're moving on to Renacida. Right? Yeah, I finished all of Jinzhou, Huanglong area, so I'm liking what I got so far. I'm liking it. Starting off, Brant, goat. Don't need to explain. Rochia, goat. Let's see. Who do you meet after those two? Is it fucking Bowling? Who is it after that? I actually don't remember. I like blazed through the game too quick. I don't know. Bowling. She's like a solid B tier. She's okay. Like I don't hate her, but I also like she's kind of just there. Like she doesn't really do anything. Like she kind of just pops up and like when you get to like Septimon and stuff, you're like, oh my god, Bowling, she's here. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. She just kind of felt like a nothing character. Lumi, I don't even know who that is. Never met her once in the story. So she's gonna be there because I don't know who she is, and I don't care for the mouse girl. What do we have left? Zanny. Oh, not her. Zanny A tier. I fuck with her. Carlotta. I'll give her like a high A. I liked Carlotta. I thought she was pretty cool. Who else? I guess we could do Phoebe. Phoebe, she'll get like a high B. Actually, let me fix this area. There we go. That makes more sense. Phoebe, I'll put her in mid tier because I feel like she didn't really have too many scenes going on in Renacida. Like she kind of just popped in and out, and also you know I'm not really like too big on like her archetype, if you know what I mean. Like I don't know, it's something about her. Like she kind of just felt like a bit like cookie cutter, like the cookie cutter like innocent pure girl that you know loves her beliefs or whatever, right? And she believes in the order, blah blah blah, right? So I'll put her there. I feel like high B is pretty. Like she wasn't a terrible character. I just didn't see a lot of her, and I also just I'm not really I don't really care about her. So yeah, I'll put her there. I'm liking that. We're gonna update this. I don't even think I spelled that right, but I don't care. Cantarella, like, I don't know. The idea of her is cool. Like you know, she's the princess of the what is it, the Fajalias or whatever the hell her family's called. But I don't know. Like her design, I really just did not care for or like. Like I will say, like I like her like face portion. You know, with like the little teardrops and like you know I like that going on. But like then you just get to under the face, right? And it's like I don't know, bro. Like it's like holy calcium cannons. You know what I mean? Like there's just no reason for all that at all. Like ever. There's literally no reason to ever do that to anyone. But some people fuck with that. I'm a grown ass man, so you know I'm not really for it. Who's this? Jacona? Is that how you say her name? She was alright. I'll give her B tier. Like she was okay. She kind of has the same issue like Phoebe. Like she kind of just I'll put her like right here. She kind of just like popped up for a little bit and then just we completely forgot about her. And I was like, okay, wow, cool. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about her. And I mean, I kind of like that she's a bard. You know, I like that aspect of her. Bards are cool sometimes. So I'll give her that. But other than that, pretty mid. Cardathia, goat. Amazing. Lupa, I'll give her A. She's not a goat, but she was a good character. You know, I think a lot of people don't really like her. I thought she was cool. I thought, you know, she she had a pretty compelling story. Um, and yeah, I just like her archetype. You know, like the fierce gladiator warrior with, like, you know, her little fucking, what's it called, the spear or whatever. Excuse me. So it's cool. Good. Leave her right there. Frolova, uh, I'll give her high A. I don't think Frolova was a goat, but she was close. I liked her backstory. I thought her story was really sad. You know, it brought me to tears. Actually, like, no joke. I was genuinely I actually had to take a break off the game after I played her quests. It was actually pretty sad. It doesn't justify all the people she killed, obviously, but you know, she was a pretty compelling character. I liked her. She had a lot of depth to her. I'm still kind of confused on whether she's actually killed off or not, because I played that quest and it really felt like she died, but then, like, a few cutscenes later in the next quest, like, you just see her just out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, whatever. Right? But yeah, that's cool. I like her right there. Put Farina down a little bit. She don't need to be that high. Who's next? Augusta. Really loved her. I liked her big her big boss bravado energy. Fucked with it. I fucked with it heavy. I love Yuno, so I'm gonna put Yuno up there. I thought Yuno was awesome and amazing, and I really like her design. Like, I like her whole. I mean, I'm really just a sucker for, like, blue palette characters in general. Like, you know, as you can see up here, right? But I mean, I liked Yuno. I thought Yuno was a pretty compelling character. Also, you know, she was a bit of a tsundere at first, and you know, I really wasn't fucking with that, to be honest. Not a big fan of that archetype, but she turned it around. She stopped that acting like that, so I was cool with that. And I will say her quest did drag on just a little tiny teensy bit, but that's really my only gripes with her. Other than that, I thought she was pretty awesome. So yeah, you know, we'll be up there. Who's next? Galberna. I'll put her at A. Galberna, she's like, I don't know what it is about her that just doesn't make me like her as much as the other characters. I think what it was is, like, they added her so late into, like, the Septimont, like, story quest area that I just did not, like, even really care about her at that point. Because, like, Loki, I was kind of already ready to move on to Lahai Roy, so I was like, okay, whatever. But, you know, I will say, I mean, I like how they connected her with Augusta. They made her angel, so I thought that was pretty cool, pretty interesting. You know, I like how she controls the Dark Tide with her little fucking guns, and she has her little minion Chimera and whatnot. So she's overall, she's a cool character, but she's not hitting GOAT status. So that's why she'll get A. Actually, I'll put Lupa right there, and I'll put her, like, right next to her. There we go. That makes more sense. Choyun, GOAT. Don't really have to explain that. Mr. Aura. I mean, come on. Blind Swordsman. It really doesn't get any more aura than that, to be honest. And plus, like, he had some pretty awesome fight scenes, especially the one with him and Gershu Lin. That's my favorite cutscene in, like, the entire game. So for that reason, he's gonna go up there. And yeah, Chisa. We'll give her, like, mid A. I like Chisa's character. Some people think she's boring. Some people don't like her. I like her. I know I dunked on her in my other video, but that was me pulling examples out of my behind of you know, like, waifu bait characters, right? Fan service and all that. That was just, like, a general rant, and then I happened to, like, dunk on her just because she was right on my screen, and then, you know, I had the fucking Chisa Crusade ready to defend her. So, you know, whatever. But overall, I do like her character. I think she's really cool. Or, you know, she's got the little, or I guess not little, the big ass scissors, and I think that's really awesome. Who do we have left? Lene. Lene. I think I'll put her, like, down here, lower A tier. I like her, you know, the Gyaru style, like, thing going on with her design. I like that. I thought she was pretty cool character. You know, it was a pretty interesting twist what they did with her too. You know, making her, like, basically not Lene, but, like, if you play the quest, you know, it makes sense what I'm saying. But yeah, I thought she was pretty cool, pretty solid character. Mornier, I'm gonna put you high B. Yeah, I like that. I think Mornier was a solid, like, concept, sort of, kind of. Like, she's a professor, super smart. She's, that kind of archetype. Um, which, I can rock with most of the times, but I don't know. Like, the way they kind of did it with her, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what I don't know what I dislike about it. I just couldn't really get into her character as, like, a whole. I mean, I'm still playing the main quest right now, right? Like, I'm not completely finished with it. So maybe if I do, like, her little, what's it called? Like, it's like a hangout event. You gotta do it, like, 5 times, and then you hang out with her, and boom. Like that. Maybe I'll like her a little bit more, but I don't know, man. I do not know. Hey, Myth. I mean, come on now. No explanation. Luke. No explanation. Sagrika. I was gonna put her in the bottom tier, but I don't hate her that much, but I do hate her about this much. I'll give her a high C. Okay, let me not say hate. That's a very strong word. I don't care for her character, is what I'll say. Like, I understand, like, kind of the vibe they're, like, going with her. Like, she's this really talented, what is it, like, the rune seeker, or rune, whatever fucking person she is. And, she gets a lot of pressure from her classmates, and she feels like she always has to live up to everyone's expectations, and, like, all that stuff, right? And, in theory, right, that's I like that idea. I think it's pretty, solid. But, I don't know. I just don't really care for her. Don't find her interesting. Other than that, like, I don't know. I guess, I mean, call me simple brain, simple minded, but she just has no aura, unfortunately, and that's okay. Not everyone can be goats like the ones I have in the S tier. So, we'll keep the aura for those people. But I like what I did. I like the tier list. I'm not making any changes. I think actually I will make one change. Arena can go way lower. I like that more. Yeah. Yeah.